Why would an ECOWAS chairman be in bed with a foreign power that want to destabilize his bloc? We are not a French colony. So what is this romance with France? There is something in it. It's all about the Tinubu and Macron.
So now two people selfish interest.
Yes, Tinubu and Macron. That's why you always traveling there. And nobody has asked, what is this? Because they asked it that way, what is that thing? You know when something is being shaded in secrecy, you may not be able to decode it until you look at the news behind the news. A man from Niger Republic, is a head of state. Oh.
Yes.
So it's not like any other riffraff that is talking. He mentioned names. He gave statistics
Details,
and
yes.
details. So he couldn't be joking. The only reason why Nigerian government is denying it because the thing has been exposed.
Welcome to Precious AETV. Compliments on the season, Barrister Darlington. Thank you so much as you follow me, Sedan, for inside my studio. Barrister Darlington, he did the news with the pain. My body will be carry come this morning. I'll be afternoon, I'll be night. Anytime when they watch them because the same one person wake up now in the morning. Barrister Darlington, you see the kind heavy allegation where be say the military junta leader for inside Niger Republic in summer on top of Nigeria. You know what's in that thing mean? So that means say Nigeria, the romance with terrorists. With the shout of this Lukarawas group, Lukarawas, the man say, look at waiting. Say these people, they did there systematically. Say now France, now fund those group them together with Boko Haram too, to make sure, say, if I give them sophisticated equipment, when they use shoot down airstrike, and shoot down our aircraft them. You understand? And also make sure, say, they destabilize them, Niger Republic. You understand? Say, in fact, say they want to make sure say they get a military base somewhere around Sokoto where it be a share border with Niger Republic, Barrister Darlington. Say Nigerian government, they fund, say they not fit talk, say they don't know about these people. The one will shock me past now, say they tell the former head of NIA, National Intelligence Agency. Say they tell the man, you know his name now, make I no call the name. Say they tell the man when they get the info, say, see what will they hear about this Lukarawas group and all that too. Say the man no do anything. Say it shows say Nigeria they complicit, that is join body together with all these bad people. Barrister Darlington, so what make this thing dey painful? Now the way we be say this same both Boko Haram and the Lukarawas demo don't they terrorize people for inside the country. Plus how they don't they get the impunity, the audacity to even seize our armored personnel carriers, our APC, to even shoot down aircraft. Remember the naval aircraft, so if you say they shoot down, what happened for Niger State? I mean like Shiroro for Niger State, now they shoot them down. Remember all those things. So these people, they get all these sophisticated things. How come our intelligence no free know this thing where we say this Niger Republic junta no where we say they share with us like this? So people come look at like say, like say truth day for waiting they be say this man they talk, but Nigerian government don't deny him because the man even talk say even no Ribadu no say he no, but no Ribadu don't talk say truth no feeling for that kind of thing. But Barrister Darlington, concerning say lives of people they involved, is it possible to they believe this kind of thing like this?
Yeah, Precious.
Sir?
There are a lot of truths in what the man says. The junta leader in Nigeria.
So it means the truth they inside.
A lot of truths. All you need to do is to look at all the facts behind the facts. If you look at all the indices, you will know that there are truths in what this man is saying. Now, let's all look at the things we already know. Let us look at the things we already know, things that are before us. When Tinubu went to, is it not Guinea or Equatorial Guinea? He made an emergency visit to that man who was the ECOWAS chairman. After that visit, there was an emergency meeting at ECOWAS Secretariat where Tinubu was made the chairman of ECOWAS. Now ask yourself, before that visit, was there any vacancy in the leadership of ECOWAS? The answer is no. the leadership of the chairmanship of that man from Equatorial Guinea-Bissau, has it expired? No. So what was the reason? You will find out now. Now, Tinubu went to collect the chairmanship willy-nilly, even when the dust of his election have not settled down. All because he want to consolidate power. Nothing else. And because he was working towards an answer. Now, roll over to what happened after. Because the Anglophone West never supported Tinubu and his election, Tinubu now decided to go to France to make friends, at least one of the security UN Security Council member, being France, so that when the push come to shove, he will have a world power to support him. And for that reason, a lot of deals were made. Remember, Tinubu have traveled for France more than any other place in the whole world. Most times when Tinubu travel to France, nobody get to know or see him. He will go off the radar. True or false? Nobody got to see or hear what he's discussing with France and the France leaders and officials. Nobody. We have never been told one day, except the last one when he went on the state visit with the wife and Now, after that visit, we started hearing that France is going to do this, economic cooperation, this and that, mining, whatever. Of course, you need to come in through a particular program.
So Barrister Darlington, wait. So because Nigerians dey vex say why Nigeria go sign MOU for mineral exploration with France when it be say other countries them like Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, they pursue them and collect their minerals.
I am coming.
And I be one quickly state say part of the same way this Niger junta talk is say that space of land where be say they won't even use do this thing. Where they between Sokoto state and Niger state. Say that because of the mineral deposits.
Where they there. Good, I am coming. So you now ask yourself, remember that this deal was signed after the 3 francophone countries gave France a quick notice from their country. Remember? Now, now that is the cause of the matter. Why would an ECOWAS chairman be in bed with a foreign power that want to destabilize his bloc, the ECOWAS bloc in West Africa?
But remember, say them the ECOWAS when they beg these people to come back and they talk say they need to come back again. So you know if you say they vex now, make them do it in they do.
That is what I'm telling you. I'm coming to that because we are talking of Tinubu and what this man said. Okay. I'm trying to let you know that there is element of truth in what this man said.
Okay.
Because for an ECOWAS leader, you now saw that a foreign power is making an encroachment in your territory, trying to destabilize it, and you are in bed with them. The 3 countries that left, that gave France quick notice, have you called them to find out why they gave France quick notice? You didn't. You went to bed with them willy-nilly. Is it because you love France much or because of your selfish interests? You know the answer. Now, for a foreign power like France to come into West Africa and begin to make these incursions, I expected the ECOWAS leader to be very, very vehement in condemning it. In condemning it, because this is your region, this is your bloc. These are the people you are leading. How can you be in bed with a foreign power that is trying to suppress your people?
But New River talk say even UK wey be say colonize us no gree. Say Nigeria don't reject France call before to get military base. So say not take am. That be true.
That was because the people in power then are not Tinubu. The paradigm have changed or it has shifted. The leaders of those times when this thing happened, they are not like Tinubu, who is seeking for what? Validation.
Hey! You say
Tinubu is seeking for validation from Western powers. Ask yourself, why is it that all of a sudden Tinubu doesn't visit US again?
So why is he saying they seek for validation?
Because of the way the election panned out and all the records that came out from US. I mean, all the dirty, dirty records that are coming out from US. How could you be happy with them? Because there was a deal not to reveal this thing, but it later came out. And so Tinubu is not happy with US. It's as simple as that.
But the documents come and they redacted and they come out.
The fact remains that everything is in the open now. Whether they remove your name or put the fact remains that the records are there.
So you feel say this validation when they seek, now make can they get alliances with other countries like France?
Because France is a member of the UN Security Council.
Yes.
Good. So for you to have a world power like that will back you is very important. That is what Tinubu is doing. But he's doing it to the detriment of the entire ECOWAS region and Nigeria. Because France cannot be Father Christmas to you. They are looking for something, and But because of your selfish interests, you are saying now to hell with anybody as long as you're in power. That's what is playing out here. So this thing that happened now, look at it yourself closely. If France truly love Nigeria, how come it was when their colonies in West Africa gave them quick notice that they remember Nigeria? That means they want to replace another colony with Nigeria. And Nigeria is a big fish in West Africa here. If they can get Nigeria, they are okay. So the incursion is not about any economic whatever, no. It's about a French presence in West Africa.
Oh, that means French don't want to leave West Africa.
No, they don't want to leave.
Why? Because
that's the only place they can flex their muscle.
But why? Because of the mineral resources.
Mineral resources and then political influence. Mineral resources and political influence. Go and ask yourself, all the places that these people have entered in Africa, go and see what is going on there. From Congo to Chad, the Chad that Sudan that got independent recently, to other parts of Africa, go and see what is going on there. It's all about your mineral resources and political influence. But because Tinubu is looking at his own political survival, that is why he's not looking at all these things. Remember, somebody, Atiku told him they had to scrutinize the relationship very well. Because we are never a French colony.
And France tried to say, we do the thing well because ordinary.
Good. We are not a French colony. So what is this romance with France? There is something in it. That is, there is, when these world powers are playing their game, you won't know until they are finished with you.
But Barrister Darlington, if they even normal say from time to time our president could travel and they off the radar without us knowing exactly when they and what they do. If they normal say they go to countries and all that without us knowing what they do with those countries, it ain't normal.
I just said it here now.
And it ain't democratic.
It is not. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Why would the alarm happen for Nigeria?
That's what I'm telling you. That's where all these insinuations are coming from. Because you cannot be too clever, especially when the whole world is involved. No matter how clever you think you are, something will show what you are doing at a point in time. So this thing that happened now, if you check, France has never been a friend of Nigeria. Since, remember how Govt was kicked out of Nigeria? That is one of their biggest construction companies. They used to have their base at Oshodi there. Remember how they left Nigeria?
The CC no go dey sweet their belly.
Good. So they are now looking, it's like what happened in 1885 is about to happen in West Africa. Scramble and partition of Africa, 1885. Is coming on now because if at a point now, listen very well, if at a point now both US and UK discover that France is trying to, have a large chunk of influence and deal in West Africa and Nigeria, they will come in. Pressure, they will come in. And then what do you think will happen? With Nigeria already down, economically, politically, and otherwise, do you have the muscle to contend this world power when they descend on West Africa? All because of what? Your selfish interests. Imagine if Tinubu have said, no, I'm not interested. As long as these colonies, you are oppressing them, we don't want you. those people would have come back, knowing fully well that they have a big brother in Nigeria who will support them. But because Tinubu is in bed with their enemy, that's why they left.
So, Barrister Darlington, how we go take see this one end now? What's be the implication of this one? Because those military junta them, they play. Yesterday the man talks say they don't catch plenty Boko Haram people, plenty terrorists. Where reveal this secret to them. Exactly. So this secret came directly for the people. Then when they say they don't catch. So how is it that the Niger military they catch Boko Haram, they catch these Lukarawas, they destroy them, they press out information from them. But all the ones who we don't catch like this, we never know better intelligence who we don't get from them. And waiting, we don't use those intelligence. Barrister Darlington, how possible is it? And how possible is it too that they would have told our former NIA and all that they don't do anything about the matter? How possible is it?
Remember, I have told you here that the secret of the terrorism will be told in future. Maybe posterity will tell us what happened. I'm not joking. It's very obvious that something is going on. Very, very obvious. One, the names they gave you as those sponsoring terrorism, where are they?
One way they bring to from Buhari
from
United Arab Emirates.
Where are they? Nobody. It's like it's a secret, a well-coded secret.
But why this administration come and still keep quiet with the same?
Because they are all part of the game.
They
are all part of the game. There is a secret, there is a covenant. That's the truth. From what is going on now, can't you see it? It's very obvious. Because these Lukarawas, like some people say, they have been here. They have been here until somebody activated them. You know, all these cells, all these cells are all over. It is when they are activated that they become active.
Okay.
So this one now, they have activated them based on what is on ground now.
All right.
Because the sponsor, who has been fingered to be France, have now become interested. You cannot rule it out. France cannot be happy that Niger kicked them out.
All right, so
Mali kicked them out. Burkina Faso kicked them out. They want to still exert that influence in West Africa, and there is no other person they can use except Nigeria.
The big one.
And under Tinubu's watch.
All right.
That is the issue
so
here.
So the second matter.
You
be they name the thing.
Good ahead. Then secondly, Nigeria as a country. Precious.
Sir?
Do you notice that Nigerians don't travel to France as often as they travel to Canada,
UK,
US and UK?
True.
Good. What does that tell you? We are never friends with France. We are never friends with France. So on what basis will this romance be sustained? So it's all about Tinubu and Macron.
So now two people selfish interest.
Yes, Tinubu and Macron. That's why you always traveling there. And nobody has asked, what is this? Because they asking that way, what is that thing? You know when something is being shaded in secrecy, you may not be able to decode it until you look at the news behind the news.
So you don't believe anything when Minister for Communication don't talk or information don't talk about this matter. Say their hand no this. You don't believe but you don't believe any of them. You believe say there is more to it than what the Nigerian government they tell people about this matter.
My dear, how can you believe them when the facts on ground does not show otherwise?
Thank you, Barrister Darlington.
The man from Niger Republic, is a head of state. Oh.
Yes.
So it's not like any other riffraff that is talking. He mentioned names. He gave statistics details. So he couldn't be joking. The only reason why Nigerian government is denying it because the thing has been exposed. All those secret visits and all that nobody knew. That is what is going on. Nothing else.
And then many Nigerians talk anything when Nigerian government first deny. That's true. So Barrister Darlington, as we dey like this so now, so international communities go to see us as people with the romance with terrorists.
I am telling you.
And Nigeria image kukuma war before for front
I
of the
am
public.
telling you.
Let me say the image go back pass like this.
I am telling you. Because if US, you know the influence they have all over the world. If they now join what we know already, and then joining with this one now that Nigeria has been fingered as sponsoring terrorism, my dear, we are finished.
God forbid.
We are finished.
God forbid.
In the whole world.
Thank you, Barrister Darlington.
No thanks to Tinubu and his selfish interest, because that was driving this thing. He wanted the world power behind him so that he can consolidate his power. Nothing else. Nothing else.
Thank you, Barrister
And
Darlington.
when France enter here, my dear, it's not going to be funny because France is not the biggest economy, I told you, in Europe. They are not as buoyant as you could say, okay, this will they have enough muscle and all that. No. It's all about the relationship between Nigeria and France is like a master-servant. Because you are not a world power. You don't even have influence in West Africa, not to talk of Africa.
Thank you.
So the romance with France is like a master-servant. We have nothing to give France, nothing. Rather, they are coming here to exploit us. All because of what? Selfish interests, pressures. Because I expected Tinubu to be very... Like, if you had a military leader like Murtala, he would have given them 22 hours to vacate from West Africa. And if Murtala is the head of ECOWAS, because they're encroaching on your territory. You're encroaching on your territory.
So it can't be like, say, they helpless.
I am telling you.
Time don't go make
so all
go.
this denial here and there, look at the news behind the news, you know that there's something there. The only thing now that this has been exposed, pressure, they are going to rework their strategy. But there is a deal on ground. Thank God the Niger is now watching. What they refuse to tell us, Niger will not tell us. Yes. Niger, they told us that they are watching, they are capable of defending their territory. Those guys are not smiling. How could they have gathered that information and your government does not know? They did not tell us. I keep asking, what is this thing between Nigeria and France all of a sudden?
Thank you, Barrister Darlington. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
Thank you for joining us. This is very scary. Drop your comments on that, and of course, like this video and comment. Thank you for joining us. Bye.